You know, all of us, we tend to place too much importance on public opinions regarding ourselves. We end up being controlled by what is socially accepted nowadays, and that is no way to live. So many of the choices that we make every single day are dictated by this. So this would be things that we would do throughout our days because it is socially accepted, or things that we wouldn't do because people would just look at you weird if you were to do that thing and talk about it. And so think about this in the grand scheme of things. Throughout your entire day, if you were to spend most of it in public, whether that's in school, whether that's doing some sport activities, whether that's even being around your family, you are letting yourself be controlled by public opinion about you. You are literally doing things in regards to how people would think about you, how people would perceive that. And I mean, of course, right? You're not gonna go around killing and stealing from other people and plundering everyone because you just don't care about their public opinion about you, right? Sometimes public opinion has its use because it helps you somewhat remain a normal human being, because we will always be reliant on what some other people think about us. This is the truth, you know, we don't live in a vacuum. We don't live in a place where it's just us in a blank empty room and we get to do whatever the hell we want. No, we are surrounded by other people. We are surrounded by society. And so to some extent, culture and having some norms will help you stay in line and will help you live a decent life, because this is how we build most of the values that we have gained ever since we were young children. But this can really get out of hand once you just start obsessively caring about what some random people out there who don't even matter to you all that much think about you. It will really get out of hand and extreme once you just start basing every single small decision that you make every single day thinking about what Jessica or what Chad will say about you, right? These are just some stupid names that came up in my head. But just imagine that you're gonna be thinking about what Jessica told you. Some random girl that you don't even care all that much about. But you know, she's kind of popular in school, you know, because she kind of looks attractive and she goes to parties and whatever. Okay. And what do you think about Chad? Yeah, you know, I don't really talk to him all that much. But you know, he seems to wear some cool clothes and he seems to be a bit buff, and he seems to have all the girls around him, so I should listen to what he has to say. And if he doesn't like something, that I should not do that thing, because it's probably not good, right? And with each and every single one of these small decisions that we make every single day in regards to these people around us, and we do not make these decisions consciously, right? We don't just consciously think, what would that girl that I know, blank name, whatever it might be for you, like fill it in, thinks about me? What would that guy, blank name, you fill it in, would think about me when I'm doing this? You don't just consciously think about that, but your subconscious just asks all of these questions and it leads to a conclusion about what you should do when you feel a bit undecided on something. So let's say, for example, this is like a big example that I see everywhere, and I think it is quite important as well. It is quite relevant. What you choose to wear when you go to school, or when you go to work, or when you go to any kind of place where there's other people around you. If you're a bit undecided, if you have a few clothes that you can select and you're just sitting there and you're thinking, well, what should I take? Sometimes you're going to be asking yourself, well, what would I like most from these, right? You have like the answer pop up in your mind. All right, is that t-shirt, is that pair of jeans, is that sweater? Cool. But then your subconscious just tells you, but wait, if you were to wear those jeans, that girl would just think you're cringe. But wait, if you were to wear that t-shirt which has like some cool tank on it, right, this is my personal preference, then some guys will just look at you weird on the hallway. So you don't want to wear that t-shirt and you don't want to wear those jeans. So you're just left with that sweater. Yeah, well, that sweater looks kind of good. Yeah, you know, it looks like what Chad wore today in school. Oh yeah, it looks like something that Jessica would like. All right, I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna take something else. Like, these are all things that your subconscious thinks about and makes decisions on your behalf without you actually knowing. And you can see this anywhere, can't you? Like, this is basically the idea of fashion. Fashion itself, the fashion industry, is basing everything that they do on what would that guy think about me, or what would that girl think about me if I were to wear these clothes. That's literally it. That's how fashion, that's how all of these currents and waves of popularity and things that you would want to wear and that you wouldn't want to wear happen. It is just because a few people just started wearing a certain kind of clothing, or they started just doing a certain kind of thing, and then everyone else around them just followed in like mindless people. They just followed it and they thought to themselves, you know what, I don't want to be different because different equals bad. If I were to wear something else, if I were to say something else, if I were to even think about something else, then I would be different from those people, and different equals bad. Imagine that, man. So many opportunities in your life have passed you and will continue to pass you by because of this insecurity. I mean, just think about it, bro. Like, how many girls are out there that you just wish right now that you would have ended up talking to in your past? Like, how many girls have you just simply avoided talking to, even if you could have built a wonderful relationship with them, even if you could have spent some wonderful time with them, made some beautiful memories with them, or at least tried to do so? How many of those times, how many of those girls have you wasted, have you missed? Because of some insecurity, because of what you think her friend will say and what her friend will tell that other guy, and will spread it around that everyone will know that you like that girl. How much of your life has been wasted just stressing out about all of these meaningless things? And it is so easy to just say, just stop caring about all these people, bro. Just be authentic, be you. It is so easy to say it, but so hard to damn do, right? This is something that I honestly believe in, true authenticity, being yourself, no matter the circumstance, doing all of these things, but I am not capable of doing it either. Not fully, not 100%, that's for sure. I'm trying to be more and more authentic and honest with myself, especially when I'm in public. But I cannot tell you that I've been able to do this 100% every single time. I've just not been capable of doing that. And so this is something hard that is so easy to talk about, but it is so hard to do. But still, I want you to listen. I want you to realize what is going on and at least take a few small steps, make a few small changes in your life so that you can start changing things for the better for once. You need to understand that by trying to fit in, you will end up losing your life. You will end up ruining any magic, any beauty that your life holds. When you're gonna be constantly walking around being other people's dog, being other people's pet, dressing the same way as them, talking the same way as them, having the same haircut as them, walking in the same damn way as them, thinking the same thoughts as them, at that point you're nothing but a clone. At that point you are nothing else but a dog. Like just one of these dogs that just goes around following their owners mindlessly. Is that really who you want to be, man? Would you really rather trade your life, your entire existence, your beauty of being who you are, of being unique? Are you willing to trade your uniqueness just so that you can sit around other people and feel like you're not any different, so that you can have like that false sense of comfort in your mind? Is that really just how low we've gotten? Is this really just how messed up we've become? Have some goddamn pride for yourself, man. Have some pride for yourself. And so now the big question that you have to answer. What would you do if you weren't afraid? What are the choices and the decisions that you would make if you were not afraid, if you did not have any fear of being socially rejected, of what that girl or what that guy or what that group of people will think about you if you do this certain thing? How would your life change if you weren't to listen to those people and you were to do what you think is truly right by you and what you truly believe in? The answer to those questions are the things that you must do anyway, regardless of your fears, regardless of your insecurities, regardless of what your disturbances are, regardless of what that guy or what that girl about what that other group of people will think about you. You have to stop letting those people control your life. Look at yourself, look inwards. Who are you? For God's sake, who are you? Who do you wish to be in this life? Who do you wish to become? Don't let that vision that you've built up for yourself, don't let that beauty of your life just slip through your fingers like that because of some random people that you're not going to care about in the next 10 years. Or some random people that nobody's going to even know their name in the next 3 generations. Somebody that's just going to die one day and be forgotten. Just like you. So do you really want to listen to somebody and ruin your life who's gonna die anyway? Who's gonna have their name forgotten in 3 generations? And who's never gonna make anything of themselves? Is that really how you want to live your life, man? I hope not. I really hope not. So yeah, man. If you have gained any value from this video, then why not subscribe to this YouTube channel where I make self-improvement videos about things that I've learned and the things that I've experienced throughout my self-improvement journey so far. You can like this video, you can share this video around with other people who you think will also be able to gain some value from this. If you want to join my self-improvement Discord server, there will be a link to that in the description. And if you want to go on a free self-improvement one-to-one coaching call, so this is entirely for free, you don't have to pay any money. And if you want to talk about self-improvement, some tips, some advice, your journey, my journey, anything self-improvement related, then all you have to do is you have to click the Calendly link in the description of this video. So yeah, man, don't let those other people ruin your life, bro. You're so much better than this. You have a life to live. You have a soul. Don't let those other people take it away from you. Good luck, man. I'll see you next time.